Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It is Minky here today with my check-in for my Project Pan. It is February is over. It is now March 1st. I hope to get this up by the 2nd, 3rd, 4th. But we are going to be talking about Project Pan for February. So, good news is that, bad news is my scale was broken. So I didn't get to measure any of these. Good news is the scale is now working so I can measure them from here on out and see how much has gone down. Because when you're using bottles, it's hard to tell by just looking. So what I usually do if it's something like this, I'll mark it and then we can see each time. But if it's inside, like one of these, we can't do that. So same thing with lipsticks and such. So we're going to start doing it that way. But I added a few things because I'm going through my stuff and some of it I can't even find because it's a bit of a mess in here. I'm going through everything, and I actually have been going through every single one of my MAC lipsticks. I can't even tell you how many MAC lipsticks I own. Way too many. Way too many. So because of that, I ended up finding two that I want to use. One of them's almost completely gone, and the other one's a mini, and it's almost completely gone. So I decided to put them in. I cannot find them anywhere, but they are here. I will find them this weekend. I'll put a picture to the side showing which ones they are, and hopefully they'll be done by April, because I'm just, get rid of them. They're older and they smell great, but it's just they're almost gone anyway, so time to let them go. So we'll start with that. Now, there's a few things I added. We will talk about those. It's kind of a mystery. Let's just, whatever's here. So let's talk about this. Sabon body oil. I did not use it all. I have to force myself to do it, but I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it a few times in March. And if I'm really that opposed to it, then I'm just going to have to pull it out of the project and maybe let it go. Because you don't want to torture yourself with this, because if you do that, you're going to make the project something you don't want to do, and it's going to give you negative reinforcement for the project, and that's really not what you want to do. So if it makes you unhappy, it's okay to let it go. And so I'm going to try it a few times, and if it makes me unhappy, because right now I'm kind of like, then I am going to let it go and just recycle the bottle, and then we move on to something else. Now, I'm adding something else to this, and it is basically Snail 96. Yes, and this is a Korean brand. Now, I've had this for a while, and I'm going to try to use this up. I actually really like this. Be careful if you have oily skin, especially because now we're heading into spring. This can clog up your pores if you have oily skin. So that's something I'm kind of careful with. Oh, I forgot to say this is from COSRX. COSRX. So for me, I'll use it sparingly. It's really great in winter, but I did end up getting clogged up. So good thing I had those zit patches that I got in the Lucky Bag. I actually used them. I only have like 58 left to go. So there you go, or 100 or something, crazy. So that I'm starting to use, and I'm just incorporating it and deciding if I want to keep it. I think I would order another bottle, but I want to get through the full thing. So another thing that was kind of a was the lip scrub. Didn't use it. I think I actually need to put it into the shower so that I see it and go, because it's not clicking with me. So I need to get this in there. It's funny though, because it's perfect for winter, and now I'm like, done. It's for leaving winter, and not the best job in my case. So with these, I don't want to talk too much about them. These are the foundations, and really the best way to get this done is for me to measure these, because you can't see, even looking at it, how much that I've used. I mean, you can see here that this one is really starting to go down, and this is Missha 21. They're normal, just perfect it's cover BB cream. Yeah, I have a couple bottles of this. I actually really like it, but by itself it could be a little bit too gray and very moisturizing. Not very, but moisturizing, so I like to balance it off with this bad boy Lancome, because I feel like they offset each other in color and also in consistency, and the combination lasts on my skin all day. I haven't found a foundation that works perfectly just by itself. So this seems to be the magic combo. Be measuring those today, and then we'll start going out from there with that, because I just think it'll make it so much easier. This is BCCC Balancing Gel from Aesop. They say Aesop. I'm actually making good headway in this. Like I said, I thought this would take me 2 years. I'm going to measure it. To be honest, I'm not making that good a headway. Actually, I thought I was. It's going to take me over a year. I mean, I'm really pushing for it, but I don't want to use vitamin C on my face every day. I just really do not. I don't think when you have sensitive rosacea skin, it's just, you don't want to be messing with it. I'm not messing with my skin just to pan something. So I have a feeling that one's going to be lasting a long time. And I don't know how I feel about it. It's not my favorite bee formula. It's very sticky. It's like honey. So when you put it on your face, it just lays on there in a layer. Eventually your skin absorbs it, but it takes a good 20 minutes. And some people are like, oh, I put it on under my makeup. I'm like, you got to have dry skin to be doing that. Because if I did that with my oily skin, my makeup would slide right off. So it's not a look I'm going for, but some people do. And you know what? In that, it probably doesn't affect them the same way. So it probably makes their makeup fine because they have dry skin. So I think that may work, but for me, ooh. Okay, so the sun's coming in and out. It's just making it really scary or really good. I don't know. So the next one is Immaculate Facial Toner, and this is from Aesop as well. It's supposed to be like, it's supposed to be kind of like retinol, but not. It's a gentler form that anyone can use, including people with sensitive skin. And I've been using it. Actually, I got it partially used. A friend of mine had it and was like, this isn't doing anything for me. They prefer the vitamin C, so they said, you want it? I went, yeah. So I've been using it. It was about up to here. I've started using it, and I'd like to get through this and make a decision. I don't know if it's doing a lot, but I do find that it hasn't caused my face to have any problems. Like, it is gentler, so it is working, and they have science backing it, basically saying that it does really work. You could look it up online, I guess. Okay. I mean, it's not hurting my face. I don't know if it's helping it, so I want to use it continually to see if there's a difference. I don't want to use too many different products because then you don't know what is doing what. But maybe it's just the magic combo. But who knows? So another one that I added in was the Ole Henriksen, and it's the Transform Sheer Transformation Perfecting Moisturizer. I got this like at Christmas for like in a package deal, and I hate saying this. If you like Ole Henriksen, beautiful. It doesn't work on my skin. It's way too harsh. Every product I've used is theirs has caused redness on my skin. Just way too harsh. So I have been using this primarily on my neck and décolletage. So that's the way I'm going to use this. There's quite a lot in there. I hope to get through this in a couple months. You know, it's a little bit harsher. I didn't like it on my face. So I said, okay, I don't want to necessarily throw it out, so I'll use it on the neck and décolletage and along here. It's just every single one of their products I've ever used has been so bad on my face. It caused like redness. Just the rosacea was going crazy. So it's best, it doesn't bug me on my neck. So I'm like, perfect. This is exactly what I need. So another thing I want to use is the Beautiful Day. This is from Bath & Body Works. I actually don't like these sprays. I always use them, and I tell myself I like them, and I don't. But I don't necessarily want to dump it, even though it was probably only like $5. So I've been using it, trying to get through this. Yeah, I have like 3-4 of these things. Not that exact scent, not my favorite. But I want to get through them this year and try not to buy them again because I'd rather use perfumes. in that I love perfumes. I'm addicted to perfumes. So I would prefer to use something like that that would, that I would be happy to use afterwards. There's ones that you can use that are really light at night that you can spray and then go to bed. That's what I would prefer. So I think that's more of where I'm heading to than using body sprays. But I also understand the body spray, it's all over, and so it's it's a little happy surprise, I guess. I don't know. It's just not a happy surprise for me. The next one, I think I did discuss this before, but I wasn't sure. It was the Hanyul cream. And it's from Korea. And it's basically a calming balm. Now, I'm really liking this one. I've been using it every day. I love it. Instead of using the Dr. Jart, I've been using this instead. The combination of Dr. Jart with this was amazing. It just, the combo was fantastic. But it works really well at calming my skin. And smells so good. If you do not like fragrances in your creams, you will not like this because Korean brands tend to add fragrance. And if you are sensitive to that, which I am not on my skin, then I could see why you would be like, nah, I don't want this. But ooh, I love this. I would buy this again. I'm still going to pan it because I wasn't going to use it, but I'm like, let's do it. And I have been, so I will pan it. But this is lovely. Yes, it's just wonderful. I got it on Yes Style, I think. That or Soko Glam. So I got this one from Soko Glam. But yeah, Hanyul cream. Fantastic. Korean brand. Love their skincare. Love Korean brand skincare. They get it. Okay, I haven't done that great with the lips. I had those 2 lipsticks. I want to get through all these. I have been using these. I think I have 4 of these in total. And I adore these. I'm wearing it right now. I adore these. Oh, they're so good. The thing is, they do not last long though. So you're going to be reapplying every hour. So you're going to go through this really quickly. But my gosh, when they're on, they're beautiful. It's Hourglass. I have 4 of these. I find Hourglass products spoil extremely quick. Just like, they just quickly just rot. And I don't like that. So I want to use these because so many of their lip products have gone bad since I bought them. It's just such a waste of money. I'm not a fan of clean beauty. Sorry, I know some people are. I am not, because a lot of this stuff has been used for decades and hasn't caused any problems. And there's still people who've been using them who are in their 80s, 90s. For me, I'm willing to take the risk. That stuff has been researched for years. I want my preservatives. I do. So that's me. Which takes me to this, because without that, these would have been gone. And these are Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacobs has been gone a long time. I bought these before the site went down, and let me tell you, I never used them, and they're still excellent. Now I'm starting to use them because I don't want to hold on to them when they're 10 years old. Ooh, they smell beautiful. Nice minty smell to them. So I've been using a couple of them. I see myself using these more during the spring and summer, but I haven't been using them as much as I should. No. I also had the Bite Beauty ones from last time. I haven't been using them either. I really need to. The problem is I'm going through all my lipsticks this year. All of them. Oh, because I really need to start cutting down on stuff. Cutting down. So, we were talking about lip products. I threw in a Burt's Bees. Somebody gave me so many Burt's Bees for Christmas. Oh my goodness. This one I've been working on, and you can see it's going down. I'm going to get through this because I do use these when I'm not using lipstick, and it's Mint Cocoa. I want to get through this. I have like 12. Somebody gave me an advent calendar of these. They're good, but I don't need that many. So I'm only putting 1 in for now because I'm going to focus on getting rid of that one. More difficult during the summer and spring when even I don't have dry skin, but even during the winter and fall, my lips will have a little bit of like, ooh, you need something. But I don't get really bad chapped lips or anything. No, I never have. So I know some people get really bad. I still like to keep everything, I hate the word moist. So I will use things day in and day out during this time of year and in winter and fall. So that word, ooh-wee. I don't think anyone likes it. So there you go. Oh, I forgot a cream. So this is an eye cream, and it is from, oh my goodness, it is from Glow Recipes, the avocado eye cream. This one I am almost done with. Look at that. I am almost done with this one. I think I should be done with this one in March or April. I am so close. This is really sturdy. What I like about this, it's glass and it is sturdy and nice. But yeah, this one works nicely. I know some people say it's too harsh for them because it has retinol. It actually doesn't cause any problems for me. I don't find it drying. I find it quite lovely. I love that one. But I think it'll be bye-bye in March. So if I do rebuy it, which I'm thinking I probably will, I don't think I'd put it in the next project pan just because I'm going to be using it. And it's not to decide whether to keep it or not. I'm not just going to put my everyday stuff in here because, you know, most of this is stuff I wouldn't have been reaching for as much. So that's why I do separate them. Okay. So I'm missing a couple things. I'm missing two of these. The bubblegum one and the vanilla. And they are still here because I still am planning on rating these in a video. So I had 5 mini and 2 of these. And I said I could get through them all. I didn't. I said, you're saying no way. I said, there's no way in the last video. You think I can't, but I can. You were right. If you were like, you're nuts, you were right. So I got through 4 of these out of 5. 4. 2 of them are somewhere over there. This one is the mint one. I am almost done. If I push, I could get through this one by this month, along with this beautiful one, the gingerbread one. Oh, it's my favorite. I know I'm ruining my ratings, but so this is how far I got. I think I could get through these 2 by the end of March. I have about 12 of these, the big ones. I'm never going to get through them in a lifetime, but we're going to keep pushing. So my goal is to get rid of these 2. If I get through them, then I'm going to continue with this one. This is the peppermint. I didn't even reach for it. I think maybe twice. So if I finish those 2 in March, then I will continue with this one and then bring in another one because I'm going to get bored. I have so many. I want the novelty, but then I will start another, like using other ones. I think, yeah, especially with some of the older ones. I have some that are older, like the chocolate. I think I may start working on that one just because I don't, but the problem is I don't want to focus on one and then the rest of them get old, and I enjoy the novelty. So maybe like 3-4 times a week I'll use the main one, and then the other days I'll surprise myself and have a good time. I think that's what I'm going to do because you don't want to be mad about it. But the fact that I got through, basically, imagine one more, but not this one. I got through 4 of these. They were at different levels of usage. It wasn't like they were brand new. But I can get through these in March and then start working on this one. That basically is getting rid of 6 things of these out of my collection in a couple months. This is why I love this project. So it's going to happen. Oh, it's going to happen. So I didn't measure this one. No, I didn't. It's powder. Now that it's back, I can do it. This is going to take me all year. So, so once we start measuring, we'll be able to see it better because you can't really see anything here. But I rarely use powder. So this is a lifelong thing. Okay, maybe it's not lifelong. It just feels like it's a lifelong thing. I mean, who knows? Who knows? So, blushes. Yes. So I have been working on this. I will put a picture up of these and I will start measuring this. I have made a dent in this. I have been using these. I want to use my cream ones, but for some reason I got obsessed with the powder ones because they were my project pan, but I need to focus on other things. But it's just wearing this today. I love it. I love this one so much. This is Kiko Milano number 2. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love it. I want to wear this I love it. I think this is so fantastic and I'm so excited to be like using it. I have another one. That's why I'm using it. I have 2 and I love easiest. Probably Kiko Milano probably has the best blush formula for me. It goes on light and it's very buildable. It's just fantastic. And then we have good old Berry. And then we have good old Berry from Rimmel. This thing's so old. So the panning is getting bigger. It is happening. I have been using this one quite a lot. We'll start measuring it, weighing it. I mean, not measuring, weighing. It is starting to go. This was always there, but it's getting bigger. Now this is one of the things I'm most proud of. I have a ColourPop highlighter that I have quit using, and the reason is because I started seeing progress with this Becca one, Sandstone, that I quit using it. Because, look, I'll show you a picture from before. Here it is. Look. I can get through this in March. Maybe April, but I think I can get through this in March. Early April. I'm so happy. I realized that both this one and the ColourPop were both warm tone. So next time what I'll do is, I'm just using this for everything. I think next time I will bring in one that's more cool tone with the silverish finish versus this. And I'll keep the ColourPop and then maybe another mini one of these. I think I have another mini one that's a little bit less warm. And I'll put that into the project. But I am so close with that one. I was so excited. I was like, yeah, I did it. Not yet, but I'm getting there. So this, I have been using this a lot. I thought I would have this forever, but I have been using these for single eyeshadows quite a bit, filling in the brows a bit. I'll use it for things like that. And I've just been going at it quite a bit. Now I have another palette. I did not use it at all. So I'm not even really showing it because I didn't use it. But this one, as long as I'm making progress with one of the two, I don't care. I'm making progress. I am so happy. It still smells crazy. But this thing I've had since the beginning of time, and I am making progress. So, speaking of progress, oh, nope, I already did you. I added 2 perfumes to the mix. I love perfumes, but there's some that I just don't necessarily want to keep. But you're not going to be able to sell it. There's nothing. And I don't want, my friends aren't going to take them. So, let's just start. I've been using them and meant to put them in the last one, but I did not. Now, people actually really like this one. I have read online. I am a huge fan of, I love vanillas. So this is Chopard Cashmere. Not cashmere, Cashmere. So I was planning on putting this in. I have like 3 bottles of this because during COVID, one of my all-time favorite scents is Hypnotic Poison. Okay, somebody gave me a bottle, long story, and I fell in love with it, and it was my signature scent for years. Dior has been messing with the formula, and now the new bottles only last for 30 minutes on my skin before they completely dissipate. And for $140, that is ludicrous. Even on clothing, it lasts 30 minutes. I sprayed on 10 sprays, thinking I'm going to make it last. And then I said to my friend, do you smell it? And they went, no, I don't smell anything on you. 10 sprays? And you're charging $140 and it lasts 20 to 30 minutes tops? No. So somebody's like, oh, this one's almost identical. It's not identical. So I bought several at a really cheap price, and now I have them all. And though it is really beautiful, it's beautiful. It's like an amber vanilla incense. It is beautiful, but it's not a scent that I would keep long term. So I'm trying to use this one. There's 2 other ones. I just want to get through this during the year. It's a little bit too heavy for spring and winter. So yeah. I'll have to probably bring in one for that time, but I don't plan on really panning a bunch of perfumes. I just don't. And there's a reason why. This is so strange. So I love perfumes and I have tons of them. And some of them I won't pay full price on, so I'll look for clones. And there is one for Hypnotic Poison, or they're no longer made, and so I'll buy a clone to replace it. Kind of like, not Strawberry Milk, was that what it was? Crybaby from Melinda Martinez, I think it was. I don't really know is that her name? Melinda Martinez's work, but I found a dupe and I don't care if it's similar to the one or not. It's gorgeous. And so I never smelled, no, I did smell the original briefly. I did, but I don't remember it because it was brief and you're not really thinking about the notes and going, okay, you're just like, where are we going to eat? So I don't remember it. I have a lot of perfumes. And so I kind of opened up my own channel for that. And so it's separate from this because I don't want to go too much into perfumes. I'll talk about them here and there, but it's called Musk in the Wind. I'll put the link below. There's only like 2 subscribers because it's brand new. But if you're interested in perfumes, I will be talking about them more there. If you just want makeup, stay here. But panning, though, because this is panning, I'll be talking about these here. And this is, oh my, it's called Cherry Smoothie and it's from Zara. Of course, we're all thinking about Tom Ford, right? This is nothing like it. Nothing. Don't be fooled. It's basically, I don't care for it. This is my bedtime scent. Of course, it started up here. I could tell you for sure it started at the top of Cherry, right up here. It was all the way up there last month. And so now we have it down underneath Smoothie. So I hope by the next time we check in, it's right here. So there you go. I use it for bedtime. It's too cloying. It's just, it's cherry. It's just cherry. It's just straight up cherry. It has no nuances. It has no depth. It doesn't have the almond to offset it. It doesn't have anything to offset it. It needs a darker note to it. Its base, heart, and top notes are all this cherry scent. There is nothing to even it out, and it is too cloying. I will keep using it. I will push forward. Hopefully I get through this. I'm hoping I get through this in a couple months. That's a tall order. Because I just don't care for it. It's too cloying. But if I can get through it, then I could choose a beautiful summer scent that I can wear. And then, because this is just, it's too cloying. I haven't discussed it much on the other channel because right now I'm going through Zoologist Scents, which is a niche brand. Some of them smell like dew. They smell like barnyard. So you can check that out if you are interested. But I think that is it. Yeah, that is actually it. So a little bit scattered this month just because, you know, I didn't have the thing to weigh things, but now I feel good about it. I feel like we could really hit hard with this. And I'm pretty proud with a lot of the products because I've actually made a huge dent. And I'm so proud of myself. I love that. It's that the feeling of accomplishment, especially with these. I want to use my cream blushes. I love cream blushes. But then when I started making progress with these, I was like, why? And then I had the ColourPop and I'm like, no, I don't want to use the ColourPop. I want to get through this. I do. And look what I did. Look what I did. I'm so proud of myself. Yes. It's very satisfying. If you haven't done Project Pan, it's very satisfying. Give it a whirl. Even if it's just 3, 4, 5 products, even 3. And when you start seeing that you're actually using something instead of just keeping it around, it really does feel like a sense of accomplishment. So you may want to go check that, like check it out for yourself. That's just me. That's just me. You do what's comfortable for you. I'm not pushing it on you. This isn't a cult. So there you go. So let me know if you were doing a Project Pan and how's it going, because it's still the beginning of the year. It's still the beginning of the year. So you could fall off, you could forget things, your scale could be broken. There you go. Fix it and get to it and have a good time. It's worth it. It's not a punishment. And if it starts feeling like a punishment, drop that product. I'm talking to you, Simone. I'm talking to you. So with that, have a fabulous day, my friends. Bye.